welcome back to Third Rate Content. Today we're going to be looking at Wales is at war, top secret rocket facility, Ceredigion, West Wales. Get ready, buckle up, and I'll see you out here.
So here at Ynyslas National Nature Reserve, where it's a popular spot where people come to walk dogs and just have a lovely walk and look at the estuary. Who would have known that this is the place where the work done here would help put satellites into space and so many other things. I didn't know until I did the research for this project. So we're here at the start of our journey at the rocket tracks at Ynyslas, but there's something I want to show you over in Abu Dhabi. But obviously it's across the estuary, it's not as near as it looks. But if we could get over there, if we wish and wish, we might just make it. So wish together, wish, wish. And it's amazing what the power of positive thought can do, because we've come from Ynyslas all the way to Abu Dhabi, just with the power of positive wishing. We're here now, and this is the Jetty where William Howell Selby Davis came down to meet his new vessel that he was to be the second engineer on, the Camaro 3 commandeered coaster that was used to service the top secret Ynyslas rocket testing facility. I think the pier was a bit longer in World War II, but this is where he spent the entire war with the vessel. He did some very hair-raising missions, picking up rockets that didn't go off and such. And his billet was luxurious, so he said in his writings, because he had a bed and could have a hot bath every night. So it was great. It was great to be here, and the chap settled here after World War II along with 5 other members of the crew who were not from the area, but like I say, met their partners here and settled here. And Howell Selby Davis lived here till he died in 2010, aged 106. So really, he really did like the place.
And we're back again at the rocket tracks.
So the concrete bases that once supported a missile firing track are still visible here at Ynyslas. They're tight up to the sand dunes because they don't want to be close to where the tide comes in. It comes right up, but rockets would have been. So this is just a view again of the same area when the tide is virtually fully in, just to show you that it completely covers the sand flats where the parking is and the ice cream van. So the rockets would have fired up from just over behind here, and the HMS Calm 43 over in Abu Dhabi was there to, you know, do what it did, observe and see what happened with the rockets, the top secret rockets from the top secret rocket facility. Just down the road at where the main part of the Ynyslas camp was, there's only a couple of buildings left. This one, I'm not too sure what its use was. It could have been signals research and development, telemetry, or radar research, or storage. I'm not exactly sure what its use was during the war though. Just taking a walk up the service road, concrete service road, original World War II, just having a look at the other building. Now the building we're just going to have a quick look at was thought, in the third rate research that I did, is thought to have been the photography lab. Obviously there's not a lot of signs or evidence left prove this, but it must have come from someone who was here during that time. Just having a 360 or 345 degree turn. Here we're looking at where the actual main camp buildings were. They're not there now, but there is evidence if you look at it from an aerial view. Which is the photography lab, Abu Dhabi in the background, looking up towards it, the actual Ynyslas rocket tracks, and the unknown building, service road heading up to across the road and up to the observer post, which we're going to go and have a look at now. So we've just crossed the road, looking back to where we were at the camp, and just making our way up towards the observer post, which you can just see in the distance, and the sea. Oh, obviously this is at the top of the sand dunes. Just having a look at this prefab structure. Looks like a storage structure. Not sure if the golf course are using it, which is just next to where we are. Definitely looks from World War II, although I haven't got any hard evidence of that. Just the look of it. And it's as worn as the buildings that we just looked at down at the camp, with the surface render worn off by the elements, and the same sort of red brick used. So this is an observation post on the top of the sand dunes at Ynyslas. The observation slots are sealed now. I don't know when that was done, but there was room in here for 20 personnel to observe the rocket firings. I'm not sure if the back was always off or that was taken down after the war. And this door, or if it was sealed while they were in here watching them. I suppose it wasn't a nuclear testing site, so they wouldn't have had to be sealed. So perhaps they always were open at the back. But they're fairly unsanitary inside now, so if you do come here, just be warned about going inside.
This 1700s farmstead was surrounded by military huts during the World War II for the top secret rocket facility, and just behind it is the rangefinder, which I'm going to show you soon in a minute. It was also used as the sergeant's mess for the duration of the camp's use.
So we're on the hill behind Mole Ynys, overlooking the golf course and up towards the observation post that we just looked at. The concrete base was installed with the rangefinder on top and a room for other equipment. It was on a red brick base, same red brick as used in the rest of the camp, and we're just looking at the deterioration underneath it. There's a picture, World War II picture of a young lady, a service personnel, with this, roughly this picture with that hill in the background.
So this unassuming bungalow behind me was where service personnel from up at the camp, up at Ynyslas, would come down to Borth, and this was a cafe and shop, and it had a little terrace out here and a piano inside, so everybody would have a good sing along in the nice weather, not like today. They'd be having a jolly old time just outside here. Yeah, these sand dunes are pretty remote and kind of easy to get lost in. I just keep walking in the same direction, I'm sure to find my way out. So that was the third-rate content visit to the top secret World War II rocket facility at Ynyslas. Thanks for watching till the end. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you 3 times as soon. Please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comment, leave a dislike if you like, and don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to keep up to date with all third-rate contents goings on.